Hey guys, um, today I wanted to mostly just talk about FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy's, the video game in general, and my thoughts on, I guess, various parts of it. So, while I'm talking, I just have this drawing of me drawing FNAF security breaches, Roxy, in my sort of my style, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Um, so my first thoughts is I'd say my favorite game is Security Breach. I know that in the FNAF fandom and community that makes me seem like a bit of a rookie, but my second favorite's FNAF 2 because mostly not necessarily gameplay, but mostly just character design and stuff. And my favorite FNAF character is Moon from Security Breach, and um, I don't know if I have a favorite for the Glamrocks, is what they're called. For those who don't know, the main four consisting of Glamrock Freddy, uh, Glamrock Chica, Montgomery Gator, and Roxanne Wolf. I don't know if Roxy would be my favorite. I think she's pretty cool. Um, Sometimes, it might be my liking to them might switch around a bunch. Like, sometimes it might be Glamrock Chica, or sometimes it'll be Monty. Although Freddy's nice, he's usually not quite one of my favorites. I just really like the design for Roxy, so but that's me. Um, I also really like a lot of other characters from the FNAF universe. One named Glitch Trap and one named Vanny. You can look them up if you want. Um, I know it's hard to hear on the mic. I apologize. It was just what I could afford, I guess. I hope this works. I'm trying not to mumble. And talk quiet. Try to talk louder, speak up. Anyway, I have my good friend Rowan. I don't think he's watching, but I mean, I wish he'd be, but he's a great friend and all. He also really likes FNAF. His favorite game is Help Wanted, um, which I think's cool and all. I think he really got into FNAF around the time Help Wanted released back in 2019. So I met him a few years after his FNAF. I wouldn't say obsession phase. Like, he knew about FNAF and started really liking it, and I mostly connected with him through that. And yeah, um, I don't know if some of the fandom would hate on me for like really liking Security Breach, but not necessarily the gameplay wise. I do have one or two issues with it, with all like the lag and what it could have been, and some of the characters not getting enough screen time, of course, and some Five Nights at Freddy's theories. I'm not the biggest fan of, but that's just me. Um, Not much else, I guess. I do draw FNAF an awful lot. I've been a little silent on the channel for a few days because I've been working on projects and stuff, and I'll have school rolling around, so that's that. Yeah. Anyways, that's about it. I guess I'll see you later. Bye.